Hello. Today's lesson, the objective is I can multiply a fraction with a whole number. Here we go. So our fraction and our whole number being 4 times our fraction being 2/5. Now in one of our lessons, we were able to remember that we can write our 2/5 as an actual number with a unit. The number being 2 and the unit being fifths. So here we have 4 times 2/5. And because we have two numbers here, we are going to be able to put these numbers together. So what is 4 times 2? 4 times 2 is 8. And we're going to be keeping the name of our unit, which is fifths. How do we write 8/5? It would be 8/5. Therefore, 4 times 2/5 would be 4 times 2 as the unit, the number, and fifths as the unit. We're multiplying our number times our number. 4 times 2 gives us 8. And because we're using the unit of fifths, we keep our fifths. So our answer would be 8/5. Now, 8/5 is what is considered an improper fraction, meaning we are taking out more pieces than we actually have. This is considered an improper fraction. How do we create an improper fraction? How can we change an improper fraction so it looks more like a mixed number? First of all, we have to identify our fifths and cut our unit or a piece into 5. Then our aim is to shade in 8 pieces. So when we're shading in 8 pieces, we will be shading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The problem with this is we do not have enough pieces to shade all 8, which means we have to now recreate another fraction that looks similar to this one, knowing that our unit is 5 pieces. We'll also have to divide this into 5 parts. But then remembering that we're taking out 8 pieces, we already took 5 pieces out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, how else can we name 8/5? We realize for one of these models, we shaded one whole. And it's identified or represented by 1. Our next fraction, we shaded 3 parts out of the 5. This is 3/5. This would be equal to 3/5. So 8/5 can be written as 1 whole and 3/5. So let's go ahead and recap. We are multiplying a whole number times a fraction. What we did was we renamed our fraction into its number and the unit. Then we say 4 times 2/5, we notice that we have 4 times 2, which gives us 8, and the unit we're talking about is fifths. How do we write that? That would be 8/5. How do we model 8/5? We know that our unit is 5, so that means our bar should be cut into 5 pieces. How many pieces are we supposed to be shading? We're shading 8. When we started to shade, we realized that we finished off one whole piece, one whole sets of 5, which means we did not have enough. So we had to recreate another set of 5 and take out the remaining amount. Based on what we have here, we notice we shaded one whole section, and for the other one, we shaded 3/5 or 3 out of 5. Thus our answer giving us 1 3/5.